bills. Or at least it used to. I've not had a pay rise in 3 years, and with the tips being shared between the waiting and kitchen staff, I'm not bringing in much extra these days. Callum and I are supposed to be saving up for a house of our own so we can start a family, but at the moment, unless we have a massive change in fortune, it's a dream beyond our reach. The boys all have the same look: hardened faces, tracksuits, hoodies and trainers, fingernails chewed down to the skin, beer fumes and cigarette smoke radiating from their scrawny bodies. Lads from the estate, outcasts, prison fodder. They're the type not to be messed with or told what to do. It's not that I'm a shrinking violet. You get used to looking after yourself when you have to constantly slap down the advances of drunken businessmen who still, unbelievably, think it's acceptable to paw at your body just because you're waiting on their table. But this is different. There's an edge of danger to the boys' behaviour. If I say something, they're liable to turn on me. I can save the girl from their attention, but at what cost? It starts innocently enough, but you can always sense when trouble's brewing. "Give us a chip, love," one of them demands. Paper shuffles, hands dive in, the pack swoops in like wolves around a wounded deer. "Hey," the girl whines, "give those back." A voice so childlike it tears at my heart. I glance behind. They've snatched the wrapper out of her lap and are handing it around, jeering and showing off, lobbing chips across the seats, grounding them into the floor, leaving a starchy mess. "What's your name?" a tall, skinny lad asks, sliding onto the seat next to her, pressing up against her rudely. The hunter, sizing up his catch. "What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?" The others huddle closer, mobbing her, their excitement bubbling into a frenzy. "Where do you live?" another kid barks. "You from around here?" Then they're all yelling at her, trying to get her to engage. "You got a boyfriend? Come on, I'm only asking your name. What school you at? I like your earrings." "My mate says he fancies you." One boy slurs. My stomach tightens. "Do you fancy him or what?" Surely that guy up front with the security jacket is used to dealing with situations like this. He's a big guy. I wouldn't have thought he'd have been intimidated. Why is he not saying anything? "Gives a kiss then," one of them demands. "Get off me!" the girl shrieks. "Come on, I'm only asking for a little kiss." The rest of them bay like animals. I twist my head, chancing another glance behind. They're all over her, hands clawing, touching her arms, her hair, her face. "What are you looking at?" The skinny lad at her side hisses at me as he catches me staring. I snap my head back around and fix my gaze on my phone, my throat dry. "Oi, I'm talking to you. I asked you a question." Now what do I do? Keep my head down and hope they lose interest? Or do the right thing? If it was me they were picking on, I'd want someone to stand up and take my side. "You've had your fun," I say, swiveling my body around in my seat, trying to exude a confidence I don't feel. "Now leave her alone." Another boy, shorter and stockier than the lad at the girl's side, jumps up with his shoulders back, chin jutting out. He has the dark growth of a prepubescent moustache and pitted, acne-ravaged skin. "Mind your own business, bitch," he snarls. His naked aggression shocks me, but I can't back down now. It would look like weakness. I take a breath, my hands trembling. "I said, leave her alone." "Yeah? And what are you going to do about it?" His face tightens into a scowl. He struts towards me, knees kicking sideways. "You should mind your own business, innit?" I slide out of my seat, my heart thumping. He's a good 2 inches shorter than me, another one of life's diminutive men with a point to prove. His mates momentarily fall silent, observing with amusement. I glance at his hands. What if he has a knife? I hadn't thought about that. But his hands are empty, but that's not to say he doesn't have a weapon concealed somewhere under his clothes. He takes a step closer. "I said, what you gonna do about it?" he repeats.